How's it going? Dave from Comic Book Investments. So, stuff back from CGC again. So let's go through it all. As always, this stuff is available on our website, collectorscomics.com. Link down below in the description. And I got way more stuff in this, but this is just what I'm going to go through right now. So, got a ton of Invincible stuff. Got Invincible number 2, tons, like a ton of it. But this Invincible number 2, thought it'd be a 9.8. Got a 9.8. I thought most of them would come back 9.8s, and they ranged anywhere from 9.4 to 9.8. Most of the key ones that I wanted to come back came back 9.8, so I'm not really sending anyone back to get a better grade. So yeah, this one's up for $8.95. Let's see what I got here. This one got Inhumans number 5. This is the first appearance of the new Black Widow. I thought it'd be a 9.8. I got a 9.8. $6.99. Most of the grades came back close enough to what I thought. I mean, there were some wild ones like this one right here. Man, I'm not even joking. I thought this would be a 9.6, 7.5. And I looked at it again, and I'm like, oh, okay, there's like this little crunch up here I didn't notice before. I bet you anything they like dropped it or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I was like, I think I would have noticed that. But anyways, even though I had that little tiny thing up here, I was like, okay, maybe a 9.4, whatever. But a 7.5, I keep looking at this thing over and over and over, and I'm like, okay, maybe not. I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? Oh, there is a crease right here. But I don't know. It is what it is. It doesn't really jump up too much in value. This one's cool. So this one I thought would be a 9.8. Came back 9.4. I looked at it again. And I'm like, okay, yeah. There's like a little thing up at the top. A little tiny color break. Okay, 9.4 seems a little bit. But the cool thing is, it's a newsstand. I haven't seen a newsstand like this. I looked all over the place, couldn't find any. But yeah, pretty cool. $4.99. I think these normally sell for, I don't know, like $150 without the newsstand. But yeah, got a bunch of these. These are all cool. She-Hulks. These are I thought pretty much all these were going to be 9.8s. What number is this? 40. $6.99. This one, another cool She-Hulk cover. This one's the 9.6. That would be 9.8. $159. And another good one. That would be 9.8. Got 9.8. And what number is this? 34. Actually, I thought this would be a 9.6 to a 9.8. $3.29. All right, so now we're getting in some interesting things. So a lot of times when I disagree with a grade, you guys don't even see it here. I mean, you do see me disagree with the grade, but I'm like, it's not really worth sending, or I can kind of see what CGC is saying, blah, blah. But if I don't agree with CGC and I think it's worth sending, I hold them back. And I have a whole bunch that I've held back. But here are some that I resubmitted. So here we go. Now, I didn't do anything different to these books. All I did was crack them out. That's it. So we got the Secret War because I thought it was worth resubmitting. I thought it'd be a 9.6. You know what they graded originally? 9.2. Resubmitted in, got a 9.6. $129. Because a 9.2 it's worth like $30. And I'm like, F you, CGC. All right. Sandman 16. I thought that'd be a 9.8. They gave it a 9.4. Originally, resubmitted it, got a 9.6. And at this point, I'm like, it's not really worth it. It costs every single time. So I'm like, whatever, I'll take the 9.6. $79. All right, here, Sandman 15. I thought it'd be a 9.8. They gave it a 9.4. What is it? 9.8. See, whatever. 139. I got a bunch of Super Marios in, and the way Super Marios was printed, they printed in a crease in every single one. Oh my gosh, they downgraded every single one. I have a 9.8 with that same crease in it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I got some idiot noob who doesn't know that everyone it was a printing defect to have this crease. Same with Miracle Man #1 has like some scratches in every single one printed. And I'm like, oh my gosh, now I have to send these all back because they ones that are called like, you know, anywhere from like a 9.4 to 9.6 or whatever. They're all like, you know, 6.0, 8.0, 7.0. I'm like, oh my God. So annoying. Like, do I have to send it the expensive route so I get the actual person that knows how to grade? Here we go. Sandman 14. Okay, I thought it'd be a 9.8. Originally got a 9.6, sent it in, got a 9.4. So that one didn't turn out as good. So this one I just gave up on. 59 bucks. Last one up here, Sandman 11. I thought it'd be a 9.8. They gave it a 9.4 originally, and then I got a 9.6. 65 bucks. So it's just like, I don't know, it's just like all over the place. It's so dumb. And then here we got one right here. I thought it'd be a 9.6. Got a 9.2. This one is up for $79. Okay, now we're getting some a little bit better stuff. Cool cover. X-Men 58. Thought it'd be 8.0. Got a 7 out. So not very good on that one. That one's up for $4.99. This book's been massively going up in price. Thought it'd be 4.5. Got a 4.5. $2.89. X-Men #4, first appearance of Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, and the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, and second appearance of Magneto. This one was missing. Was it missing? That's what I was looking at. Pages 3 and 12. I think those are ad pages. Maybe, maybe not. I can't remember off the top of my head. $12.99 for 0.5. It's not that bad a shape looking at the cover. The covers and the back covers, like, I would say if it wasn't missing those pages, because the way CGC grades, if it's missing pages, automatically gets a 0.5. I would say this book is probably around a 4.0. But because of the missing pages, the only time it has missing pages, it gives it higher and gives it a green label. I think you have to request it, or if it's at a certain point, like either like a 6.0 or something. All right, we got X-Men #2. This one, I was pleasantly surprised. I thought it'd be a 2.0. Got a 2.5. So this one's $9.79. Werewolf by Night #1. Thought it'd be an 8.0. Got a 7.0. So not that good. $4.49. Tomb of Dracula #1. Thought it'd be a 7.0. Got a 7.5. So, but it doesn't really too much make up a difference in this one. $7.29. Thor 165. I got a couple of these. First full appearance of him, which later turns into Adam Warlock. Is he Adam Warlock in this one? No, it says him. He's still him. Thought it'd be 7.5. Got 7.5. So good there. $11.49. First Hawkeye, that'd be 3.5. Got 3.5. $6.89. Tales of Suspense 49. What is this? It's like early X-Men appearance, and oh, it's the first crossover of the X-Men. That's good. I thought this would be a 7.0 to a 7.5. I got an 8.0. That makes a big difference on that book. So $12.99. It's I think if I can remember correctly, when I was listening to this, is like the highest grade that you can find as a buy it now. So it's interesting. You know, that little jump can make a huge difference. That'd be an 8.0. Got an 8.0 on this Submariner 1. $11.89. This book will begin to spike soon once there's a little more news about Submariner coming into the MCU. Right now it's all kind of rumors, but the rumors will be true. Strange Tales 169. Thought it'd be a 5.0. Got a 6.0. I still think it's a 5.0, to be honest. There's a big piece missing on the back. Not big, but like the size of a dime, I guess. It's a corner piece. Some staining on it. Foxing. Whatever. I'll take it as a win. Strange Tales 115. Thought it'd be 5.0. Got 4.5. 3.99. What is this? It's the second appearance of Sandman. But it's Origin of Doctor Strange. Getting towards the bottom here. What do we got? All right, Superheroes number 20. That'd be 5.5. I got a 6.5. So this little bump doesn't make too much of a difference. Yeah, whatever. I guess it could go either way. 6.5, 5.5. 6.0, 5.5. Marvel Superheroes 18. This is the first appearance of the Guardians of the Galaxy. You will not find any of the Guardians Galaxy that you are familiar with on this. That's because this is the old team. And, oh, wait, I guess Yondu. Got Yondu there. He's the orange guy. I thought it'd be a 6.0. Got a 6.5. Let me look at it again. Yeah, 6.5. I mean, sometimes I will grade more tight, meaning I will downgrade it a little bit more than I think it is, just because when I get it in, I don't want to be like, oh, I'm disappointed. I mean, not often. I don't do that often, but sometimes when I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, this could get a 6.5. I don't want to write down 6.5 and then come out 6.0. Then I have to like, oh. So I'll be like, it's probably going to get a 6.0. But it could get a 6.5, and it got a 6.5. That one's up for $5.79. The Marvel's number 20, Marvel Superheroes 20, is up for $5.99. I don't remember if I said that or not. I don't know. But that's pretty much it. Now I have to put all these back. But yeah, it was okay. I mean, nothing to write home about. Just the interesting about the resubs and how they do. So the way I look at it is if they're off. So the way I look at it is like, for example, that book. We sent it in. It was a 9.2, came back a 9.6. The way I kind of look at it is, especially when you're getting into the higher priced stuff, I feel like you have the better graders that know how to grade. But when you're in your lower price stuff, I feel like it's literally just a roll of the dice. Like if you think it'll be a 9.4, probably 50% of the time it'll come back a 9.4. 25% of the time it'll come back higher. 25% of the time it'll come back lower. Like that's pretty much how I see it. So and I would say it's something like, so if you have a 9.4, you think it's a 9.4, so legit 9.4. 50% of the time it'll probably come back a 9.4. 20% of the time it'll come back a 9.6. And then it's probably a little skewed more towards the negative. So let's say like 15% of the time it'll come back a 9.6, and then 5% of the time it'll come back a 9.8. Then you got on the other side, it'll probably be more like, what did I say? I dropped by 5. So it'll probably go 25%, it'll come back a 9.2, and then like 5 or 10% it'll come back a 9.0. That's kind of how I see it. So if I get something that's on the super low end, so it's like middle, what it should be, low, which would be the 9.2, super low end would be the 9.0, and vice versa, super high end. Obviously, if you get anything in the high end, you're keeping that back. But if I get anything on the super low end, I know there is a 0% chance that it will come back lower than that super low end. As long as I look at it and I look it over and okay, they messed up. If I look at it and I'm like, oh, that's something I didn't notice before, or I totally disagree, or whatever it is, different story. But so if I think it's a 9.4, I look at it again, I still think it's a 9.4, but it came back a 9.0, there is a 0% chance that it'll ever come back an 8.5. Like, I mean, obviously there's a very small chance. You never know what they do over there, or drop it, or who knows what. But most likely you have a better chance of coming back the grade you wanted or higher than getting, a 9.2 or a 9.0 again. It's just mathematically. So I take all the books that I think are candidates of resubmitting, because I was talking to someone, which this is my theory. I think it's true, but once again, it's just a theory. there's no old comics being made anymore. Sorry. There's only new comics being made. So eventually, CGC will have graded every single, or CBCS or PGX or whatever, will have graded every single Marvel Superheroes 18 that exists. And they will never grade another one again, because once everyone has them graded, why would you send it in again? The only reason you would send, and here's the thing, they don't make that much money when they grade modern books. They make what, like $25, $30, whatever it is. Not very much. But when you grade a more expensive book, you're making double, triple, quadruple, depending how high this is. Like this one is like, probably like a $60 to get it graded. But if it's a higher grade, you could be in the walkthrough tier, which would be, 30%, I think is what they charge, something like that. So it gets higher and higher. So here's my theory. They purposely throw out bad grades because they want you to crack it out and send it again. But maybe you're like me and I'm like, it's not worth, it's not, this one I thought was higher, I think in grade higher, but it's not worth it for me to send it in again just because of the price. But I sell this book to someone else. They look at it, I think I cracked that out because they're into it, at a 9.2 or whatever grade it is. So they're like, yeah, I think I crack it out and get the jump up to the 9.6 or whatever it is. So then they'll crack it out and send it. So it's in their benefit to blow grades in the negative, because then you just keep on sending and sending and sending and sending, until you get that grade you finally do. Like when I had my dad on my podcast, he was like, yeah, I knew someone that sent like a Fantastic Four #2 like 8 or 10 times till he got the grade that he wanted. And then, but CGC gets all that money every single time you send it. And if maybe he stopped us to try 4, sold it to someone like me, I'm like, I think I can get a better grade. I'll crack it out, send it a couple times. I didn't get the grade I want, sold it to someone else. I think I can crack it out a couple times. But eventually, every book will theoretically get the top grade it could ever possibly get. And then CGC is just left with grading brand new comic books, which they don't make very much on. That's it for my theories. Have a great day. You'll be here through these highs and Stream my new song, Highs and Lows, out now.